I'm Jeannie from ASTROHYPE PINKBLACKVIVI. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be talking about astrology, spirituality, and lifestyle. So in this video, I'll be talking about intimacy and dating astrology, and I will be talking about synastry, overlays of one partner moon in the other partner first house. Okay, so now let me explain a little bit about my videos. As I said, I always explained in the first part of videos, I always do synastry with the Placidus house system. So why I do Placidus, I always say that a lot of people, individual, come into our life every day who have moon in our first house, and each house of the zodiac, if you use the whole side house system, it will be 30-degree range. Okay, so within 30 degrees, a lot of people have the moon side come to our first house, but they don't make any significant love, romance, dating, committed love partnership, spouse with us. Okay, so we have to judge with the ascendant light degree, and the ascendant light, aka the rising degree, rising ascendant side degree, is very important of judging in synastry. You have to put on the website. It's very trustworthy, or you don't have to, you have the software, it's even better. Okay, so put on the software. The website I provided below is all totally free and very trustworthy. Put on it and figure out your rising side degree, so the ascendant light degree. Okay, figure out that, and first up, and secondly, you figure out find down your moons of your partner, or your moon size, a person moons lands on the conjunction with the partner first house ascendant rising. That will be formed in this video for the love partnership with the moon in the partner first house. Okay, like I said, not everyone come to in the life to be significant others. That's why a lot of people say, oh, this person have this moon side come to my first house, why is nothing happened? I just only talk with this person one day and the next day he gone after the date, because it's not my conjunction. You need the conjunction to form a significant love relationship, even a partnership in business. Okay, so the conjunction would mean you have the ascendant line, ASC line, the rising side degree. For example, your rising side degree is in Leo 2 degrees. So whoever have the moon in Leo 1 degree, 2 degree, and 0 degree in Leo, 1 degree, 2 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, 4 degree. So we can watch this video. Okay, it's make conjunction. So what is the moon side? The moon side is very significant to us. Is all the thing we need, it's not the thing we want. Okay, it's maybe something you want also, but want is for Venus, and for me the moon is more important than Venus, and it's very important. It's the best 3 thing in the chart: rising side, moon side, and sun side. Okay, so the moon is our inner feelings, our rational thought and feelings, but based on our heart decision. Okay, and in life, I'm talking about like psychology thing. In life, we make a lot of decisions, and most of our decisions, 70% of our decisions, based on our heart. Okay, it's not based in here. Here's this Mercury, but sometimes we think rational, but then when we make decision, we base on our heart, and that is the moon side decision. Okay, then the moon is also how you get nurtured and how you nurture others based on your childhood experience. When you're growing up, your parents, the nurture, whoever nurture you, your family, home life environment, is that good? Is that not good? Is that chaotic? Is that balance? Is playing out the moon here, how you grow up, and the past memory embedded in you is extremely important. It's your daily habitual habit. Okay, so everyday life, what you do, and what is you really need, like you need to go wake up and brush your teeth and eat rice, or with Asian we eat rice, or bread, or breakfast, or drink coffee. That all the balancing needs that you need in life. And that is very, very important, how much nurture you want to nurture other and how much nurture you want to get back. Okay, so the moon sign is especially important. And when we're judging with relationship, partnership, especially in love and a spouse, especially read for a spouse, so you have to see the moon sign, and the moon sign is represented the wife in the man's chart. So the two things to read in a man's chart for the wife is Venus. First up is Venus, and the second thing is the moon sign. And for me, throughout the time experience in dating, intimacy and dating, I think the moon is more important with the man. Venus is what he's really want. Okay, he run after that girl, that lady, whoever, if you LGBTQ or whatever, you go with the gender you with. Okay, so the gender male, okay, male go with the Venus, run after the Venus, but at the end of the day, he will choose the person who have the characteristic of personality, or even a zodiac sign, which imply the moon sign, his moon sign. Okay, and also you have to read in throughout the D9 also in Vedic, and it's a little bit complex. Okay, but like I said, the moon is extremely important. So put the moon, what you need, your really need, what your inside of yourself and rational thought and thinkings based on the hurt, your daily habitual habit, and a little bit implied with the sex also, because of the fourth house originally Cancer rule the moon, and the moon is a little bit like nurturing and sex to reproduce, and we really need that reproduce in the relationship quality. Okay, the sex intimacy is very important here. So you put the moon of one partner in the other partner conjunction with ascendant. Rising sign is the self. Okay, how you present yourself outward into the world, your first persona. And also the rising sign is extremely important, because the rising sign, you should watch my rising ascendant. I make the 12 rising ascendant sign. You should go there and watch it, okay, to realize it, the zodiac sign here. But like I said, the rising ascendant sign, why it's important, because the astrologer will use the rising ascendant sign to see the transit, progress chart, a lot of other chart, like for example Vedic, they have different charts to read for the person. And because based on your rising ascendant sign, we will predict things in the future. So it's called the life path. So the rising ascendant sign is extremely important here. You can do a lot of things, like almost your life with the rising ascendant, and how you go into life, which means 12 section of the 12 houses in the zodiacal chart. That's from the ascendant side. We will project the whole thing, and we meet all the people of our life will be represented by the 11th house, follow up with our rising sign of first house, right? So like I said, it's extremely important. And when you put the moon here, the need of one person, the inner feelings come to the other life path, so to speak, right? This person will feel like, oh, the house person will feel, because the moon side is the feelings from the inside, and very deep feeling from the inside of the person, the thing that we want to not show it to the world, right? We show it to the closeness people, the people who surround us in the behind door, so to speak, right? So we really need this aspect to come into synastry. Why I said so? Because the how person will feel like, okay, this person gets me, this person understand me. Like I said, in my Venus in the partner first house, I said that a lot of astrologers said that it's not astrologer, but astrology, intimacy dating textbook also don't suggest that, because it's always fall off at the end, but not with this aspect. This aspect is for long-term significance bound relationship. Why? Because you need the moon here. The moon will nurture the first house person, and the moon will understand the deep down part of the first house person, that the first house ascendant don't want to show to the world. Okay, so this is a little bit complex here because the first house is our first persona, our life path. But some part of it, we want to keep it secret. And because of that, the moon side is the deeper feelings. When the moon person come into here, the moon person will kind of nurture those parts, because we have some part of ourselves that we want to present to the world, but some part we want to keep it to ourselves. And some feelings that the first house person don't understand about themselves also. Sometimes we admitted that sometimes we don't understand some part of ourselves. We try, all of us, even you, like elderlies, you get to the age of 50, 60, you still figure it out yourself. Okay, the life is learning process, and we always learning, and some part we don't understand. But when the moon and the house person make the partnership, okay, come to partnership, come to union, the moon even just started the relation, right? The house person feel like, okay, the feeling is very important here, feel like the moon person get me, the moon person understand me deep down inside. I can relate to her or him, or vice versa. The moon person will nurture the quality, and though not good quality, like I said, we have some part that we want to hide it, we want to put it to secret, and we don't want to shine a light. Sometimes we actually, maybe for example, funny, we lazy, okay, but we always, because the first house, the ascendant rising, and we project that out. For example, you have, okay, you have the sun in Capricorn, you always workaholic. Capricorn is workaholic, but you have the moon in, I don't want to bash any moon, okay, so sorry about it, but Pisces moon a little bit laid back, you know, a little bit lazy. I'm sorry to say that, but Pisces moon just only love to be like in La La Land and stuff like that, not focusing. But because you have a sun in for example, a sun in Capricorn, so the moon side, the inside of you, like, oh, bye-bye, I don't want to go to work every day, I want to be at home, write poem, read this spirituality, watch movies, and do creative arts, okay? But because of the sun side, and maybe you have a rising side in Virgo, the earth side, you have to project that to other. But the moon side showing the deeper part of yourself, that you're not really into the earth material. If you have the earth of, you understand what I'm saying? So sun sign, rising sign, different placement, but moon sign is different, so make you different. And the moon person will bring out that quality inside the first house, encourage the secretive part of the first house person to plan out here, the part that they want to hide from society, but they will show to the moon side, and the connection make here. Because people in relationship, a lot of people fail off relationship because of the moon side. That's why Vedic and esoteric astrology is very good for judging spouse and love relationship. They always come back to the moon side. The moon is how we relate to each other. It's the daily habitual habit, and you need that to vibe with the person. Why you love your nurturer? Why you love to be at home? You feel comfort because the quality of the moon is here. The quality of nurturing is here, and you feel relaxed. You feel very, very relaxing. I'm so sorry. My closet is out. Okay, so it's very relaxing, and when you feel relaxed and when you feel at home, so to speak, so the quality of at homes is here. It's easier for two individuals to vibe with each other, and you feel comfort. Okay, so the word comfort is here. You feel laid back, you feel comfort with this person, you feel at home with this person, you feel relate to this person. So this bring me a little bit to psychology base, okay? I was really into psychology. I read a lot of books. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a therapist, but I went through 2 classes in college with psychology, and as I said, I feel like some part of this element will be planned out here. We always have a patterns, okay? So what is the patterns? The pattern is we relate so much to our nurturer, Okay, so the man, when they grow, that's why the moon significant for the wife here, because he owned the first person of the males when he first come to relation with, okay, relation, a family relation or partnership relation, is his mother or his clonus, female in his life, his grandmother, his aunt, his sister, his you know, his female cousin, you know. So that's why this is, the moon is represent those people, those female in his life. So that's why when he growing up, he's seeking, intensively seeking in relationship for those people who have the quality of his moon sign. That's why Vedic astrology and esoteric, they said the moon is the wife of the man chart, because it's related a little bit with psychology here. So now I recognize it's easy to understand, right? And also with the female, the moon with the females is also her home life, because how she related to her father. The first relation the female growing up is related to her father, her brothers, her uncles, the clonus, the great-father, the great-grandfather, the grandfather, the male relatives in her life. So that's why she will manage, the moon is also in the female chart, is also her marriage life, so to say, right? Her marriage life. That's why I come back to this aspect. I'm just talking one aspect at a time. You have to judge in other aspect combined with composite chart, Davison chart, and now I figured out mark charts. Mark charts is spectacular. I'm not gonna say here my secret weapons. I would first figure out mark charts. Okay, I'm not gonna say here. I'll say in the future. That's my secret weapon for synastry, composite, and relationship. Okay. But that's another story. Like I said, it's a spectacular aspect to have in relation. You will feel extremely comfortable with this person, and if the moon is a female, okay, LGBT, whoever, considering yourself with the female gender, and the moon is from the female chart, the ascendant is the male chart, is much spectacular. Okay, vice versa is still spectacular. If you are female and you are ascendant and the male is the moon, is nurture, the male will nurture the ascendant female person. Okay, and with both of the cases, spectacular. This aspect, I cannot say nothing about it, is the marriage aspect. Okay, if you have other, like I said, I always say other aspect implied with this aspect, is this is one of the marriage, okay, long-term exclusive committed relationship aspect in the chart. Okay, so this is first, and the Rahu in the 7th and the moon in the 8th house is all the aspect of long-term exclusive and committed relationship chart. Okay, so congratulate if you have it, and you have to check the conjunction 2 degree up, 2 degree down. And talking a little bit about the sex, okay, the sex and intimacy, the sex will be great. It's not like, okay, out of the world or like off the chart. It's not like that, but the sex is very harmonious because the moon side is here and bring out a lot of like lovey-dovey sex, a lot of foreplay for the sex. Okay, because the moon is also nurturing, is a lot of like touching and like, you know, affectionate, you know, bring out tons of affection. PDA, okay, so that's PDA. Okay, bring out a lot of PDA in public. Okay, a lot of kissing, a lot of like smoothing. What is the word? And you guys very lovey-dovey with each other inside the world. I'm sorry, outside the world, and both of you guys vibe together extremely good together. Okay, so congratulate again if you have this aspect. It's spectacular. Intimacy is there, and it's not like, oh, rip up each other. No, not that, but it's more nurturing, kindness towards each other. All kind words will be here, and it's great if you have kids together. Okay, if you have children together, you guys will be a fantastic parents with the children, because the moon quality will be here, and all both people will walk in the path of becoming a parents, because the moon side is also the nurture, give out nurturing. And if the moon side in conjunction with the ascendant person first house, then both of you guys will bring out the quality of like, oh, we have to be parents, we have to nurturing our kid, our children, because maybe some other aspect, you know, people come together and maybe you don't want to have kids, you just only want to have the relationship. And I see a lot of people fail up at the end, because one person want to have children and the other person don't want. They still love each other, but two people don't, one person they don't. If you have K2 in the 5th and your own chart, you basically refuse to have children, and it's caused a lot of like stressful situation, even though still love each other, but not with this aspect. This aspect is making for family, for going together, obviously including other aspect. Okay, it's not just singling this aspect, but if you have this, it's spectacular. You will have family together, you will have a beautiful kids together. Okay, bring out a lot of beautiful kids. You nurture your kids. You in the future, when you guys getting old together, the kids will be nurturing back to you guys, give nurture back to you guys. Okay, so this spectacular to have. I congratulate all of you guys if you have this with a conjunction including other aspect in your chart, so it's gonna blend out here. Marriage, long-term significant relationship, and with the great children, great family in the future, to have beautiful family. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video. Please go check playlist other my video 12 rising ascendant sign, so you can know your first house, where your first house lands on, which your zodiac sign, and you know the best quality. So you know the moon side lands on here, which is good. I make a moon series also, and all dating, intimacy, all juicy thing in my channel. So please go subscribe. Very important. Please click subscribe, like, share, comments, especially like and subscribe to my channel, so I can make more race video. And in the future I will make a very spectacular about mark charts. So I want to introduce mark charts, and mark charts is my secret weapon to see if you are still in relationship with the person or not, if the relationship work or not for both of party. So please go subscribe to my channel, okay, and click like. Thank you so much for everyone. Have a wonderful day night, everyone. It will work